Okay guys, I'm out here in the garage and what a mess I have made. What a mess. I'm going to try to do a little bit of straightening up, but I'm going to start this 1978 GMC truck. Goes by the name of Shannon. I haven't started this truck in a very, very long time. You can see what I'm guilty of. I am guilty of hoarding parts, and when I go to the junkyard, a lot of times it's cold or about to rain or both. So have a tendency of just opening up the garage door and throwing it in the back of Shannon. I didn't show this on video or nothing, but kind of went over this fan shroud. Sometimes I lose my mind and I can't remember the words. My wife, Mrs. PIB, she used to work with 4-year-old children, and she used to say to them, now use your words, and sometimes she reminds me of that too, use your words, but I get mixed up sometimes. But okay, let's see if this thing will start. I haven't started it in a very long time. All I've done is connect up the battery. Well, the lights are on, so that's a good sign. And, see if I can get myself in here. Whew. All right, then. Let's see. Put some of this stuff up. Had to pay insurance the other day, or a week or so ago, and I had my insurance papers here. Let's pray it starts. So, please let this thing start, Lord. Well, at least the battery's good and charged. I'll give it that. I hope it'll start. Acts like it's wanting to awful bad. There we go. Yeehaw! I actually thought it'd be a little bit harder than what it turned out to be, and I'm glad it started pretty easy. There's my rockers that I want. I'd like for Tim Dixon to put them on for me when he gets an opportunity. Kind of show you around the truck a little bit in case you have forgotten or just stumbled across one of my videos. I have several old trucks, this being one of them. I put that, I don't know if you remember the video where I was putting a tire gel on this to try to give it some moisture. It's been a while back now, and it looks pretty good. Let this thing warm up for just a minute. If you don't care to wait with me, that'd be great. I see it needs to be washed. I have a metal building, that's what this truck's in, and a lot of times when it's, of course it's just now turned springtime here in East Tennessee, and a lot of times because of the frost and stuff like that, snow and stuff, when it starts melting, you'll have some drips because it'll be warmer in the garage here than it is outside. So it's got some water spots on it. I need to clean them all up. All the trucks need a good cleaning. Oh my goodness. I'm just glad it started. I might have to pause this and back this out because it's kind of tricky getting it in here and getting it out. So hang on for just a minute, okay? That's my wife, Mrs. PIB. She was hiding. Go ahead and say, hiding. I don't know if the mailman's run or not. Do you know? Ain't you gonna say hey? She said hey. I don't know why she's being shy today. But this is it. 78 GMC truck. You can see why I need new rockers. This thing's cold. But it started up pretty good, didn't it? I had this thing all cleaned up last fall, remember, when I got it back home. But like I said, condensation and all that stuff, so I'll have to clean it up again. But old truck's come a long way. Truck was this color, and my wife and I two-toned it, different shade of brown, and put beige. We just kind of two-toned it in the top. So lowered it, put these wheels on it. Somebody's going to ask me about what wheels. So 275 40 20s, American Racing 10s, and 245 40 20s 8s, 20 inch. They're all 20 inch, 20 by 8s, 20 by 10s. Here's the front of it. I got a different bumper for the front of this truck, laying in the back here. I always put something here to keep the hood from latching, because I always disconnect the batteries. But it's a 350. Seems to be a pretty good old truck. I ain't drove it a whole lot. Still has the original jack and all that stuff. It's an AC truck, and the AC appears to be all here. So I'm going to try to get the AC fixed on it. Maybe this year sometime. It's got a steel cowl hood. I'm probably telling you some of the same stuff I always say. The guy before me that owned the truck before I did, his name was Shannon, and I named it Shannon because I like him. He's a good guy. I've met him one time, and he's a nice guy. I enjoyed talking to him, but he bought this truck back in the late 80s, maybe 1990, something like that. But he wanted a 79 Chevy truck. So he was turning this GMC into a Chevy, 79 Chevy. So you'll see a lot of 79 front end parts, you know, the bezels, stuff like that. I apologize for this truck being dirty, but it's that time of year. He done a lot of things turning it into a 79 Chevy instead of it being a 78 GMC. But I'm putting it back GMC. So I even took the Chevrolet panel off the tailgate and put it GMC as well. I'm slowly but surely playing with it, but if you've watched my channel for very long, I have a an 84 Chevy truck left turn bill, and I traded my 85 Chevy truck Walter for an 88 OBS truck. Sam from GM 1038. Check his channel out, please. His name on YouTube is GM 1038. Dang, there's a heck of a spider there. My wife was telling me people are already posting pictures of snakes, and gosh, I don't know what the heck he is. I don't know if that's a black widow or not. As soon as I start shaking this, he well, look at that creature there he captured. I guess that's one good thing about spiders, isn't it? Anyway, I don't mean to bore you to death. I forgot what I was even saying. Anyway, my wife and I two-toned this truck, and a GM 1038, lowered it, put the wheels on it for me. I already had the wheels bought. It had May-pop tires on it, and meaning they could pop at any minute, so I got rid of them. They were truck rallies. And this truck is a factory bucket seat and console truck. Came from the factory that way. I'm trying to tell you every little thing that I can remember. Seemed like I got some, I got some trim. You might watch the Junkyard video where I said something about I found gold or something at the Junkyard. That's that trim. I gotta paint it and put it in this truck to try to make it complete best that I can. Anyway, it came with factory bucket seats and console, but the truck was a step side bed truck. I know I've told y'all this before, and I apologize to my longtime subscribers for having to hear the story again. But and please excuse my voice, it's springtime and I have a hard time talking. The pollen allergies gets to me. But it was a step side bed truck, and they made it a fleet side. So I bet it would have been pretty cool as a step side, but I'm not going to fix it back step side. I'm keeping it like this. It has a dual tanks on it, but only one of them works as far as I know. Never tried the other one. I couldn't afford to fill up both of them anyway. I do good to go to town and back the way gas prices are. But seems to be a pretty good old truck, and I don't know, GM 1038. His name is Brian. Check him out, GM 1038. We were talking about, he sold, he was going to take Walter, the 85 Chevy truck that I traded to him for his OBS truck, Sam. And he was going to take Walter to the rod run. Well, he sold Walter before he even had a chance to take it to the rod run. So he asked me if I wanted to take something to the rod run for sale. And at first, I thought about taking the OBS truck, Sam, because he's going to fix the AC and a few little things on Sam. And then, I don't know, I kind of like Sam, so kind of like Sam pretty good. It was a little hard to start too. I don't know what the deal is, but it's been starting every time for Brian since it went back home to him. So go figure. But anyway, he said, well, what about left turn Bill? And I said, okay, let's take left. I'm not going to the rod run, by the way. I'm not going. Like I said, my allergies, I don't know if y'all can tell my voice is changing, but I just can't handle pollen. He was going to take left turn Bill for me, but you know, I never have even drove left turn Bill yet. You know, Brian and his dad, Charlie, took the 6-cylinder and 3-speed out. It's now got a 354 speed with a cam in it. I never have even drove it, so he said, well, what about Shannon? You want to take Shannon? Want me to haul it up there for you and sell it? But dang, I don't know. Every time I'm very wishy-washy. Every time I get in one of my trucks, I have a hard time selling it. I know y'all think, well, what's the decision? But I just, golly, every truck I have, I fall in love with it. Every one of them. This one still needs a lot of work, but if you watch my earlier videos of this truck, man, this thing's come a long way. Come a long way. And I'm not going to bore you to death telling you everything that we've done to it. Oh, I got some exhaust tips for it too, and we've put new taillights in it. You know, just gobs and gobs of stuff's been done to this truck, and I'm just tickled to death to have it. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you this old truck, and I really do like it. Somebody has put cruise on it. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. It doesn't work, but somebody has. Well, Shannon did. I don't know why I keep saying somebody. Cruise. This truck's had a lot of mechanical things replaced. New brakes all the way around. I'm telling you, I've got to turn in this old truck, but I don't think I want to get rid of it just yet. Real quiet. It's not real loud and obnoxious, I'll say. It's got like I said, I'd like to get the AC fixed. It's got AM, FM digital, tilt column, course power steering, power brakes, and it seems like a really good old truck. I mean, I don't want every little thing fixed. I mean, I don't care if I have cruise or not. It's got those wipers, intermittent, forget I said anything. It's got those wipers that, you know, are timed. You can make them work. Like I said, use your words, use your words. Anyway, I can't think of the word. So anyway, the wife and I two-toned it. We put penetrol on it, and I must say, I mean, I'm not trying to brag on my own stuff, but it turned out pretty good. I'm into patina style. All this stuff we put on here on purpose. All the knickknacks and all this stuff here. All these little blemishes and stuff. I love it. All the places your keychain would rub unlocking the door. All this stuff. It's really turned out to be a pretty good old truck, and I just love the look of it. I like where after we painted it, you know, we made the paint look thin. Like your hand goes here and it's rubbed the paint. I know it's hard to believe, but it's really come a long way, and I'm real proud to have this old truck. And I know Brian said something, you know, GM 1038. He said something about maybe taking it to the rod run, but golly, I don't know. I just kind of, I have a hard time letting go, and that's why I'm a hoarder. But I have a real hard time letting go of anything. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you old Shannon here, and hadn't started it in a long time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm hoping sometime soon that Tim will call me and say I'm ready to put your rockers in. I don't want him to fix every little spot. Just put the rockers in, and if he wants to fix any little places like this, that's fine. But like I said, I'm into patina style, so see the rockers. Maybe that little place on the door, maybe. If he doesn't want to do that, that's fine. Got a spot there. But, I mean, it's nothing structural. If I could just get the rockers in, I'll be really happy. Anyway, hang in there. I might add some more to this video here in just a minute, so don't go away. Okay, guys, this is that bumper that I bought at the Junkyard. If you long-time subscribers, you know I went to the Junkyard and I wound up buying a bumper, front bumper from a 73 C10 truck. It was a really nice old truck, to be honest with you, but I set it out here and I didn't do a good job. I just kind of hit it with a little flat black. I see I missed some spots, but hey, it's okay. I'm going to stick it up next to Shannon here in just a minute, and we'll see what it looks like. I was going to show you this bed chrome too that I got from a really good friend of mine, and trying to empty out some of the junk in the back of this bed. I'm not putting it on this truck, but I just wanted to show you what it kind of looks like. Of course, it doesn't set down flush because I got the screws in it, and it's kind of hard to tell without, I can't let go of it. So as you can see, it's for a short bed. I don't know. I don't think I'd want it on this truck, but I don't know. They're pretty kind of sought after. Now, if I ever wind up with a truck that has had the bed, I keep calling it bed chrome, bedside handrails or rails, bed rails. I'll get it out here in a minute. Use your words, use your words. If I've had some that had the holes in it where somebody has took the bed rails off. So next time that comes up, I might stick these on for the heck of it, and maybe get me some like we did on Tim Dixon's at Gas Axe Chop Shop. Check out his Facebook, Gas Axe Chop Shop. Axe is A-X-E, Gas Axe Chop Shop, 10 Mile, Tennessee. Me and him's always, whenever I see Tim, we always aggravate each other about Gas Axe Chop Shop, 10 Mile, Tennessee. But anyway, he's a real good guy, one of my best friends. Getting back on this, sorry I got sidetracked, but my wife and I, Mrs. PIB, when we cleaned up his yellow square body truck that he had a few years ago, we went and got some contact paper and put in here. Of course, like I said, you could paint it black or color your truck, whatever. I mean, these bed rails need to be cleaned up, and I haven't touched them. I just threw them in the back of Shannon here, and you can kind of see remnants of it where it was kind of looks like wood grain somewhat. I mean, it would kind of go along with this truck, but I'm not gonna put them on. I'm not gonna drill any holes. I am a little bit bummed out, and I'll tell you why. Remember, I went to the junkyard. I got this piece here, these pieces that goes up here, because I'm missing it. I'm also missing those pieces. And missing this. Well, I've got 2 of these, and you know, I'll have all the pieces. I have all the pieces, but let's see, where'd it go? I'll show you here in a second. That piece and this piece. Can you tell the difference? This one works perfect. It goes up here, right in this area. I was going to paint the inside of the truck, but this one, as you can see, has been mashed. And when I told my wife, Mrs. PIB, when I was taking this stuff off the junk truck, that I said I hope I don't need this piece, because I couldn't remember what pieces I needed, and sure enough, I do. So I don't know if I'll get one anytime soon. I might have to somehow somewhat make this look like this. I don't know how. I'm not very good making things look good with a hammer. So, but in any case, I do have the pieces. It's a slow but sure progress. I've got another, see, I think I got 3 of these consoles, 2 or 3, 3, I think. And remember, I painted that GMC and put on there, had a Chevrolet emblem. Trying to, I still need to clean that up where I painted that a little bit. I can still see some. Anyway, I got to take all this out and repaint it. Thinking about I rattle can this. Everything I do, guys, is rattle can. Even the outside, I rattle can this whole truck, rattle can paint. That's all I know how to do. That's all I can afford. But I painted this carpet brown because it looked terrible. Couldn't afford new carpet. I'm going to see, hopefully, sometime, maybe this summer, if things go well, maybe get some new carpet for this truck. I'd love to have new carpet. If not, I'll have to live with this for a while, which is nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm glad to have it. But I'd like to make it look the best I can on my budget. Stuff is not cheap. And so that's why, for me and my wife, Mrs. PIB, it's real important if you would subscribe and watch the videos. I sure would be grateful. I get paid by YouTube. It's not very much. And I've even, I don't know, sometimes I even consider just quitting it, but I keep thinking, well, I'd like to have, I'd like to get the maybe new carpet, a few little things, paid for. We have to save up. That was what I'm trying to say. We're not rich folks by any stretch. Hang on, I'll set this bumper in front of this truck and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, guys, what do you think? This is the bumper I bought, and it's got this really cool sticker on it that I think I'm going to leave on there. Department of Defense. That's kind of cool, ain't it? Or as of now, I'm keeping it on. But then again, as I said, I'm into patina style. So the bumper that's on it now, that's kind of patina, isn't it? I mean, with the rust coming through. But in any case, what would you do? Would you put on this shinier one that's got better chrome, or keep that one on? I mean, I could go either way. Really, I could go either way. I like all this stuff right here. But, like I said, I could go either way. Either one would be nice. Now I'll show you the bumper on the back because I don't think I pointed it out. But it's got a sport bumper on it. And Oh, I forgot to shut this tailgate. It's got a sport bumper on it. I gotta hammer that down. Somebody's done some pulling. Shannon, the guy that used to own this truck, his boys were driving this truck when they were young, and this truck sat for a long time, and it just, I don't know, it ran out of gas or something. I was told the story about it. It ran out of gas and they just parked it. Anyway, so I'm just glad to have it and kind of brought it back to life thanks to my friends helping me. I'm not a mechanic, but I have some really good friends that are. Anyway, which bumper would you go with? The top one or the bottom one? I can go either way, but see the back bumper, as I just showed you, it looks pretty good. So just something to think about. Some people's probably going to say, you know, turn it back into 78, take them headlight bezels and stuff off, put a regular grill in. I was all for that when I first got the truck, but I've got to where I really like this look, and it looks good with the hood down. It's a steel cowl hood, so I kind of like it. I guess I've grown to love it, so I'm not changing all that. Be it kind of expensive too, so I'm just going to leave it like it is. Seems to be a pretty good old truck. I ain't drove it much, probably won't be able to with gas prices. So we have to drive the cheapest vehicle we got that runs, and that's that little 2005 Scion XB. So that's a good little old car. Made by Toyota, if you've never heard of one before. Anyway, I've probably talked long enough. Appreciate y'all watching the video. Don't mean to repeat myself to my long-time subscribers, but maybe somebody will take an interest in it and want to watch the video of Shannon anyway. So I still need that dang piece though. God, it really kind of bums me out. I thought I had everything I needed, but I'm glad I got everything, because that's stuff's getting hard to find. Truly is. So y'all, I'd like to reupholster. There's a whole bunch. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. If you don't mind, just let me know you subscribed. I'm also, look at that stupid wasper. Get out of here. Oh, he's seen me pull my shoe off, so anyway, please subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, let me know you subscribed. I'd appreciate it. I'm also on Instagram, Primer This Best. Facebook, Primer This Best. Use your words. I have a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, and I plan on putting more videos up. Honestly, I just haven't been anywhere. And most of the time, if I see an old truck or an old car that I think's interesting, it's going down the road and it's going the opposite direction. I started to turn around the other day and chase after a guy, and I thought, well, that's a good way to get shot. So I didn't. I was just going to do a video on his truck. It's a pretty cool looking old truck. Anyway, enough of that. Y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. The Lord's in charge, and I am so glad that he is. And I thank you for watching the video. It's kind of long, but oh well. I feel like I'm talking to friends when I talk to y'all. It sure is important to me. If you would subscribe, help me out, so maybe I can get some new carpet. I get like, maybe if on a good month, I just tell you, I've told y'all this before, but like on a good month, if I have a lot of people watch the video, watch my videos, I get right around 200 a month. If I'm lucky, having a good month. YouTube or Google or whoever gets the majority of it, I just get a small percentage, which, you know, I'm happy to have it. So real important to me if you'd subscribe and watch my videos. Even if you don't like it, just watch watch the commercials. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. God bless y'all. Thank you for listening to me. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, okay? Let me know what you think about this old 78 GMC truck, Shannon. And I got more trucks if you're interested in watching my videos. Y'all have a blessed day. Catch you later.